Make some noise. Hadithi.
So yes, our fourth installment titled Understanding Pride. And, our society has, been deeply entrenched with the LGBTQI, and the letters keep adding on. And it's a big part of our society, and we felt that as Hadithi, we need to give a platform, for such communities and, to express themselves and for us to understand them better, because it's one of those communities that are maybe a bit misunderstood. The communities that people think that they know, but they don't quite know. They assume that they know because, I grew up with this person, so I understand that community, yet you find that through conversations, they don't quite. So I will tell a bit of a story in terms of myself. I'm not part of the LGBTQI community, but I've got friends in the LGBTQI community. And for the longest time when I was growing up, they were distant to me. I didn't have those friends. But as time went on, I started to have those friends. And one of my best friends is part of the community. And I remember the day when she came out to me. I was confused. I was like, but you were dating boys just now. Like, what happened? So she took the time, and she tolerated a lot of my stupid questions. But she took the time to explain, how she felt. She took the time to explain, what led to her coming out. Because despite the fact that she had dated boys for a while, she just wasn't feeling it. It was not homey for her. And, as time went, because for me it was very confusing, guys. I was like, okay, I don't know how to interact with you. I even remember there was the one point it was like, okay, so now when you're around, can I not walk naked around you? And she's like, no, like, feel free, because you are my friend, so that attraction is not there, because we are friends. And the way that she also explained it was that it's the same as you having guy friends. If they are your friends, there's not much attraction there, so you mostly feel free around them. So same way with me. So the story went on, and she started dating girls more and more. And the more I saw her, the more I saw how comfortable she was compared to when she was dating boys. When she was dating boys, it felt like she was forcing it. Because everyone's doing it. Hey, we're coming of age, and the boys got a crush on me. Okay, So, but the more she started dating girls, the more I saw, she's in her element. She is herself now, and she's dated, quite a number of girls, and finally she met the love of her life. And when they met, I remember her excitement when she told me that she has met someone and she feels that this is the one, She flew all the way from Cape Town to East London to go meet her. They sort of knew each other before, but it was from a distance. And when she flew over to go meet her for the first time, and she kept on calling me every, little bit like, oh my gosh, no, it's the one. No, oh my gosh, it's so perfect. I feel happy, I feel content, And lo and behold, a few months after they started dating, her girlfriend proposed. So again, she calls me, dude, I'm engaged. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So I think they got married slightly a year after they got engaged. And they first got married at Home Affairs. They went to Home Affairs to go do the signing. And then she asked me to be her witness. And after asking me to be her witness, she then also asked me to be her maid of honor. So there I was, excited. I'm going to be a maid of honor. I mean, like, who doesn't want to be a maid of honor at their best friend's wedding? And so also out of my excitement, I start telling people, I'm going to be a maid of honor. I'm going to be a maid of honor. And people are excited. I'm like, okay, it's a wedding. You know, people are happy about weddings. There's just something about weddings that, you know, everyone gets excited about. And I remember people around then didn't ask me many questions. It was just, okay, it's a wedding. It's Sia's wedding, you know, and they know that Sia is my friend and she's a girl. Okay. So a couple of months after they did the home affairs situation, then they did their big wedding. And the big wedding, as Sia's wife would say, was for Sia, because her day was when they signed. So they did the whole thing, the big poofy white dress and suits, and okay, they weren't bridesmaids. I was literally like, I was the maid of honor and then the best woman on the other side. And it was a beautiful wedding. So when I come back, I show people the pictures, and people are there, they're excited, you know, especially the first few pictures, because they were of me and Sia in a white dress and me in my maid of honor outfit. And, you know, people are excited. Oh my gosh, she was such a gorgeous bride, you know, my goodness. And then they start swiping on my phone, and then they start seeing the pictures. So Yanga, who is Sia's wife, is a butch. Sia is a very femme. And then they start swiping, and then you start seeing the confusion in their faces that, okay, I see that this is a girl, but Yanga looks like a boy, a beautiful boy. But but they start, you know, changing, but okay, they keep on going. And then when I then say that, okay, this is Sia's wife, then you start really seeing the faces changing. You know, people are like, oh, okay, wife. Is Sia the guy? I'm like, there is no guy in this situation. They are both girls. Oh, okay. So, Omphile, you support this? Are the questions that I get. And I'd be like, yes, I support my friend and what she wants. And the questions would be, so how does it work? You know, it can't be husband and wife. I'm like, no, it's not husband and wife, it's wife and wife. That's how they were pronounced. They even had a priest who did the ceremony, and the priest pronounced them as wife and wife, you know. And that's the other thing that shocks people. There was a priest. I mean, which religion condones this? And so then obviously, you know, the questions and the expressions of judgment just keep on growing and growing and growing. And you see that all of a sudden some people start treating me different because I associate with them, you know. And it's the most hurtful thing that you could ever see, because ultimately we are all humans. Who we date should not really define us. Before anything else, before I am the girl who likes a boy, I am a human, you know. And for people to then, them and us, yeah, it's not the nicest thing. But I remember at the wedding, when I did my maid of honor speech, and I kind of told the part of the story, you know, how she first dated guys and then she started dating girls. And I remember telling the people in attendance that I have seen Sia happy, but I've never seen her content until that day. And to see that it does not take someone of the opposite gender to make you content, but someone who's truly after your heart is all that matters. And yeah, man, so for me, she has taught me a lot. Her bravery in her coming out, because even her family didn't, they kind of went along with it, that okay, she's dating girls, but when it was time for marriage, then they were like, wasn't this a stage? Like, we thought this is a phase. Like, what you talking about marriage? Like, you know. But she went along and she did what made her happy. And ultimately, her family also saw that actually, you know what, this is who she is. You know, this is where she is the happiest. So if she's happy, we too need to be happy. And I think as a society, as, you know, the general community, we need to start seeing people as people and not as their gender, you know. And that is why I actually like to surround myself with people of different sexual orientations, because through that I learned that before anything else, we are human. So that's my piece.